Hey people, so in the middle of eating lunch, and I go and look at some of the responses in my last video, and I got a really good question. The question was, have I told my parents that I'm into BDSM, and how do you go about it? My mom knows. My dad kind of knows. My brother knows. That's the majority of my family. I only have 3 major family members. My extended family, my aunt, my uncle, my cousin, my grandmother, they don't. And honestly, they don't need to know. If they happen to find out, they happen to find out. I don't hide it. But my parents found out basically by accident. It was something I'd been doing for many years and kind of just had always been secretive about my life. And one day, accidentally, my ex-slave Java had sent an email to my grandmother through her account where she had identified herself as a slave. Yeah, that started a whole fun process. When it comes to telling parents about being in this lifestyle, whenever I tell anybody I'm in this lifestyle, I tend to go with the "how much do you want to know?" scenario. I can give them just if they want to know, to say, I don't know, just tell me about it. I go, well, let me just give you a slight overview. And I don't get into the details. I don't get into any of the I have women who serve me and do what I want and blah blah blah. No, I just go, this is it's a special lifestyle where we live in relationships where one partner is more dominant over the other partner. We have clubs we go to, we have groups that we go to, we enjoy hanging out with each other, and it's a whole social scene and everything, but it's a different way of living, but I'm happy, and that's the big thing, is that what it comes down to is I'm happy, and the person I'm with, they're happy with it as well. Now if you're poly and trying to explain this to family, it's 10 times worse. But in the gay community, when leather is known as a second outing, most people in the gay community out themselves as gay, and then have to have a second outing as leather, as kinky. Trying to unless it's something like, if it's just a thing you do on the weekends, really there's no need to tell your parents about it. There's no need to tell anybody you don't want to tell about it. If you're going to live this 24/7, then questions will pop up, and you need to just be aware of that. At this point, I would say, like I said, just take it a step at a time. If they don't need to know, you don't need to tell them. I would say if you're in a relationship with somebody, and you want to get into this lifestyle, I would say be honest, because if you're not, you will ruin your relationship. But when it comes to telling family, that's your call. Most people don't. If you're out like me, as much as I am, kind of hard. It makes it hard to keep it a secret. But it is what it is. So, but like I said, just do what you feel is right. Don't push yourself to do something you don't want to. Just enjoy it for what it is, and bring the people in you want to bring in. Don't take the people that you don't need, that don't need to know about this. Don't tell them. It's just going to make your life harder than it is. So, basically, that's it for now. Anything else? Anybody else has any questions? Don't hesitate to ask me. That's it for now. Be well and safe.